Hey guys, how's it going? I hope everybody's doing really well out there today. Over the past couple of months, I've seen several people talk about the Home Assistant Voice Preview Edition smart assistant that will, in theory, I guess, plug directly into or connect directly to Home Assistant. And that's something I've been wanting to look at just so that I can further distance myself from some of the third-party, out in the internet style voice assistants to help control my home. So here recently, I ordered one of these. This video isn't sponsored. I picked this up with my own monies. I got this from Seed Studio, not that it matters, but I'll have links to everything in the video description if you want to pick one up. It's still, I haven't opened it yet. I haven't, like it literally just showed up and I was like, cool, let's go give kind of a first impressions of this device and the setup process and all of that. So that's what we're going to do today is take a look at this. So I guess with that said, let's jump over to the other top-down camera here and take a look at the Home Assistant Voice Preview Edition. Okay guys, so this is the Home Assistant Voice Preview Edition. Like I said, this just showed up in the mail. I expected it to be bigger. So anyway, this is the box that it comes in. Not really much going on over here. I do actually, this is one of those little details, right? Where they've got the logo and they've got the logo shape cut out of the packaging. I know it's not really a huge, but it's the attention to detail that I appreciate. I think this is great. On the back, we get some information here with a quick start guide, warranty and safety information. Of course, the preview edition, the voice assistant preview edition thing, a home assistant smart hub, not included. Okay, and then power cable not included. So hopefully we have everything we need to make this thing work. Let's see if I can break into this without tearing the box too badly. I've actually not ever seen this in person. Okay, Nabu, that's cool. That's kind of a cute little sticker. We'll set that aside. And then we've got instructions for setting up the device, warranty and safety information, and then right here is our little device. So nice little tactile button, probably a couple of microphones or speakers. I think you can break this out. Oh yeah, it's the Grove port. So that's a little breakout piece that you can well break out if you want to get in there. I think there's some pins or something in there you can deal with. So you got a microphone on and off. Speaker port right here, I think. That's what that looks like to me anyway. And then over here, we get an audio out. So maybe there aren't any speakers in this. Yeah, so this says audio out. There we go. That says audio out, and then 5 volt, 2 amp in on a USB-C, but we don't get any of the accessories for this. Again, this is the preview edition, which is fine. I'm just going to power it off of this Ugreen power bank, and then the power cable here. So this is like I said, the first time I'm actually going to power this up. I think 100 watts of potential power is going to be more than enough for that. And then I'm just going to plug this in right there. Maybe this will work. Oh, there it goes. It's booting up. That's cool. Let's see. It's kind of hard to see, even in real life, not on camera, but there's definitely some stuff going on there where it's thinking. Okay, so here we are a couple of minutes later, and I managed to get this to finally show up. But in order to do that, I actually had to go into a location. This is under my Android setting. I had to go to locations. I had to go to Home Assistant. And then I had to do like show all app home or all of these. I also had to do nearby devices. That wasn't a prerequisite in the instructions that I read. But nonetheless, here we are. We've got our Home Assistant right here. It's going to ask me to connect to my Wi-Fi. So I'll go ahead and get the appropriate Wi-Fi set up for this, and then we'll come back. Okay, so it requires authorization. Press its authorization button or consult the device's manual for how to proceed. So I pushed the button, right? Says it's connecting. Okay, there we go. So it helps, as it turns out, to be on the same network. Go figure. Add this. We're going to go ahead and add. Do you want, it says, do you want to add the ESP Home node, Home Assistant node, whatever, to Home Assistant. Yes, I do. Okay, checking for updates. That's good. And now it's installing updates. So it made some noises. Over the next couple of steps, we're going to personalize your voice assistant. There we go. Okay, Nabu. Okay, Nabu. I mean, it's probably going to live out here for a while, so we'll say next. Okay, so here we are just a couple of minutes later. We can see that the wake word by default is okay, Nabu. We've got our local assistant, and our voice in this case by default is Amy. But there are a bunch of different options here. I think I want to change this to Hey Jarvis. Hey Jarvis. Okay, our assistant in this case is going to be local assistant, I suppose. We've also got Ollama, we've got preferred, we've got home assistant in there. Let's just do all of this. We'll click done. Well, nothing's gonna work until that happens. So I guess that's gonna be the next thing I've got to figure out is how to fix that. So I ran into a bit of an issue for a moment where the device told me that it couldn't connect to my network, which I thought was odd because it did, and then it disconnected. So I unplugged it and plugged it back in, and it booted right up really, really quickly. And then I can do things like, hey, Jarvis. Hey, Jarvis. Turn off the studio lights.
Turned off the lights.
So that works pretty well. Hey, Jarvis. Turn on the studio lights.
Turned on the lights.
Cool. Hey, Jarvis. Set the studio lights to green.
Color set.
And there we go. So one thing I noticed is that the order in which you say things seems to be fairly important, at least with my current basic configuration. And luckily they give you a little bit of guidance there on things that you can say, that sort of thing. So definitely going to keep playing around with this. I may end up looking at adding, say, Ollama or ChatGPT to this, or something probably local, just so I can, again, keep things local. So it's been about a week since the last clip you saw in this video a second ago. And in that time, I have made some changes to my setup. I've now got Ollama installed as a Docker container with a 2070 kind of helping assist the AI stuff that's going on in Ollama. I've also got Ollama tied into Home Assistant, and I've got that all tied into the Home Assistant Voice PE. So now I can do stuff like, hey, Jarvis, I'm done recording my video here in the studio, so let's turn off the lights.
Finally, you're done with your precious video recording and you've decided to turn off the lights. Well, congratulations, I guess. The studio lights are now officially dark. Your studio is once again plunged into darkness, perfect for all the brooding and introspection you do in there.
Hey, Jarvis, turn on the studio lights.
Turned on the lights.
So with a little bit of tweaking of the AI intent instructions, I can actually have a lot of fun with the personality of my AI assistant. I've actually kind of, I guess, programmed this one, at least for now, to be snarky, rude, kind of denigrating, just kind of a screw you, why are you asking me for these simple tasks? It's kind of the home assistant or the voice assistant I've always really wanted for my home. It's fun. And I always enjoyed that kind of personality when I've seen it in movies and TV shows and video games and all of those sorts of things. So that's what I've got now, and I'm really, really digging it. I even got the wife's approval with all of this, so I've just got the one for now, but I may end up picking up a couple more of these so that I can kind of put them throughout the house, here, bedroom, living room, wherever I need them. It'd be nice to have more than just one, but I'm really, really enjoying having the Home Assistant Voice Preview Edition set up with Ollama so I can keep everything local, but I can also have some personality with it. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. I'd love to know what your thoughts are as far as like the snarkiness, or do you want something that just prompt and does what it's told to do without any feedback that this one likes to give me? I'd love to know what your thoughts are on that. So I guess with that said, I'm going to wrap this up. I do want to thank you guys for spending a few minutes of your day with me here today, and I'll talk to you in the next video.